Whoa.
I filed my eligible obligation.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about eligible obligation on the
What?
USCA.
Oh, you talking all that kind of stuff. I'm striking all that. If I hear it again, I'm not gonna let you represent yourself. I promise you.
Oh,
That's enough. I don't want to hear another word.
okay. I like to also.
Another one, I don't want to hear another word. No, put him out.
Put your hands on me like that.
Hush. Get him out of the courtroom. I don't want to hear another word. I just heard another word, Mr. Baker. Hush. All right, Mr. Baker, you're before the court day for your arraignment. And let's see. You're not.
Welcome back, guys. Today's video is wild. We've got a sovereign citizen in court facing up to 30 years. And instead of hiring a lawyer like a sane person, he decides he's going to represent himself because apparently Google and Vibes are all you need now. This man really walked into court thinking he could out-talk the legal system with made-up laws and YouTube knowledge. I mean, when you're looking at decades in prison, maybe it's not the time to play pretend attorney. The judge tries to keep things professional, but you can literally see the patience draining from her face with every sentence he says. It's honestly like watching someone speedrun a conviction. But real question, who in their right mind pulls the sovereign citizen card when they're staring down serious time? Let me know what you think in the comments, and let's get into this disaster.
Have you hired an attorney?
No, sir.
Do you plan on hiring one?
No, sir.
Are you going to represent yourself, or do you wish
Yes,
to have
sir.
a public defender to represent you?
No, sir. I'm gonna represent myself.
All right, you're before the court today for your arraignment. You've been charged by way of an information with possession of a cocaine, possession of a controlled substance, count 1 and 2. Those are both third-degree felonies, punishable to 5 years in the Florida Department of Corrections and a $5,000 fine. You have a count 3, which is fleeing or attempting to elude high-speed reckless. I believe that should be a second-degree felony, punishable to 15 years in the Florida Department of Corrections and a $10,000 fine. Count 4 is drive my license, counsel, suspend or revoke, third or subsequent offense. That's a third-degree felony, punishable to 5 years in the Florida Department of Corrections and a $5,000 fine. And count 5, possession of marijuana less than 20 grams, which is a first-degree misdemeanor, punishable to 1 year in the county jail and a $1,000 fine. So you're looking at a total of about 30 years in the Florida Department of Corrections if you're convicted of everything and you get the maximum sentence. And you're still wishing to represent yourself?
Yes, sir.
Or if you'll raise your right hand to be sworn in.
Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. Baker, state your name.
Lee Baker.
And Mr. Baker, you have asked to represent yourself. Is that correct?
Yes.
How far did you get in school?
9th grade.
Okay. And so you can read and write?
Yes.
Okay. Are you employed?
No, sir.
All right. How do you make a living?
I'm unemployed right now. I was living with someone else.
Sir?
I'm unemployed. I was living with someone else. I just got out of jail about 5 months ago.
Okay. Well, what is your trade?
How do you hear the words, "You're facing 30 years," and still think now's the time to argue fake laws and imaginary loopholes? Like, bro, this isn't a YouTube comment section. You don't get to debate your way out of prison time. I can almost understand someone pulling the sovereign citizen card for like a parking ticket or something, but this is a full-on legal self-destruction. At some point you'd think common sense would kick in and tell him to stop talking and hire a real lawyer, but nope, he's doubling down like he's on a game show. The courts have shut this stuff down in case after case, and here he is trying the same thing like he's gonna be the chosen one. Do you think he's actually that clueless, or is this just pure ego driving the train? Let me know and let's get back into this mess.
I have my own business,
All right. What kind of business?
a cleaning business.
Okay. And have you ever represented yourself before?
Yes.
All right. Let's see. Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol today, which would affect your ability to make this decision to represent yourself?
No.
Have you ever been diagnosed with a mental illness that would affect your ability to
No, sir.
to make this decision?
No.
All right. You understand that attorneys are trained in the rules of evidence, criminal procedure, and the law, and they're there to assist you in preparing pretrial motions, preparing for pretrial hearings, and to participate in discovery, and also preparing for trial.
I comprehend that very well.
All right, and sir, you understand that if you're representing yourself, you'll be held to that same standard.
I comprehend that.
All right, and I cannot assist you in any way. The state attorney would not be able to assist you in any way. Is that correct?
I comprehend.
All right, and you still wish to represent yourself?
Yes.
All right, Madam Clerk, if you'll print out the information, and Deputy Dexter, it's okay if the clerk hands the information to Mr. Baker? All right, Madam Clerk, if you'll do that. Mr. Baker, when you receive that information, I'm going to ask that you enter a plea at this time.
I'd like to file 2 motions on the record as well, sir.
I want to do your arraignment first.
All right.
All right, whenever you're ready, you'll let me know and you enter your plea.
I enter a plea of not guilty.
Okay. All right, you're filing motions.
Yes, sir. I
You
got
have copies for the state.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I got a declaratory judgment, and I want to furnish this bond to the clerk
You file it. Go ahead.
for my release from the Bay County Jail today.
Okay.
That's the declaratory judgment. That's for the clerk only.
Now you're providing a copy of the state, everything you've given the clerk.
The bond, I shouldn't have to give the bond. The bond goes straight to the clerk. The declaratory
Anything you
judgment-
file that you want me to consider, you have to provide a copy to the state, sir. That's you're representing yourself. You have to know those rules. If you don't, you're going to mess
I
up.
understand that.
If you're not providing to the state, I'm not going to consider it.
Okay.
And the clerk doesn't make any determinations on that. All the clerk determines is whether you're indigent or not.
I'm not talking about the bond for the declaratory judgment. I'm talking about the bond for the clerk to release me today. I filed my eligible obligation.
What are you
Clerk.
talking about?
Sir,
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about eligible obligation on the USCA.
Oh, you talking all that kind of stuff. I'm striking all that. And if I hear it again, I'm not gonna let you represent yourself. I promise you. He's already entered a not guilty plea. We'll set this for a pre-trial. We'll set it for don't ask me any questions like that, sir. I'm not answering any questions. If you want to file a motion, file your motion. We'll set it for our December, when's that motion day in December?
He really just said USCA like he cracked some kind of legal code no one else knows about. For those who don't know, that's the United States Code annotated. Basically the normal US laws, but with extra commentary and footnotes. Not some secret escape hatch from reality. But let's be honest, this guy probably couldn't tell the difference between USCA and a cereal box label. Sovereign citizens always throw out these official sounding terms like they've discovered Konami code for court, like saying United States Code annotated is gonna stun the judge into letting them walk free. And don't even get me started on this eligible obligation nonsense. It's just a made-up idea that they think magically erases criminal charges like hitting delete on a Word doc. Judges have shot this down in court dozens of times, but here we are watching another guy act like he's one sentence away from winning the legal lottery. Do you guys think he genuinely believes this, or is he just hoping to confuse the judge long enough to slip out the side door? Let's jump back into this madness.
December 19th at 9 o'clock. Sir, you may, if you're going to do the sovereign citizen and all that, you may want to consider having the attorney.
I'm a private citizen, sir. I'm not a sovereign citizen. I'm a private citizen.
Listen to me. If you're going to pursue that, you may want to reconsider representing yourself.
No, sir.
But I'm not going to pay attention to any of that, and I'm going to strike all that. So
Okay.
we'll see you
No
December 19th at 9 o'clock.
It's no problem. Oh,
That's enough. I don't want to hear another word.
okay. I'd like to also.
I don't want to hear another word. No, put him out.
Put your hands on me like that.
Hush. Get him out of the courtroom. I don't want to hear another word. I just heard another word, Mr. Baker. Hush. Whoa. Mr. Baker, I'm going to appoint the Office of Public Defender to represent you. I'm going to find that you're not competent to represent yourself at this time. I'm going to reverse my decision. The Office of Public Defender is going to represent him. We'll keep it on that December 19th date. I just did. Come on now. Y'all close that door where I can't hear him or he gets in any more trouble.
Gotta say, this judge actually showed a lot of patience before finally pulling the plug on this guy's courtroom circus. Instead of letting him ramble through another fake legal theory marathon, the judge stepped in and did the smartest thing possible, got him out of there and lined him up with someone who actually understands the law. Some people might call that harsh, but honestly, it's more like damage control at this point. The Courtroom isn't a podcast studio for sovereign citizen rants. It's a place where real decisions get made, and the judge clearly wasn't about to waste time entertaining another fake constitutional lecture. What blows my mind is how these guys always act like they've uncovered some deep legal secret that'll beat the entire justice system, when really, a quick Google search could tell them that these defenses have failed every single time. Like, not once has a court gone, "Oh, you said the magic words, case dismissed." There's decades of case law shutting this stuff down, and somehow they think they're the ones who's gonna change history. I get wanting to be different or feeling like the system's against you, but refusing actual help while facing 30 years? That's not rebellious, that's just reckless. But I'm gonna wrap it up here. Let me know what you thought about this courtroom meltdown down in the comments. I drop new videos like this every single day, so if you're into watching legal fantasy meet courtroom reality, go ahead and like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.